Hello, everyone. It is Stephanie Ponteau. Welcome back to class. I hope everyone is doing well and you're healthy and you're being very careful when you leave home because this COVID-19 thing is still going on. So, anyway, welcome to class. This is the class for Wednesday, May 27th, and this is part 1. We did not have a class for Monday, May 25th, because Monday is Memorial Day. And Memorial Day is a holiday in the U.S. where we remember all of our service men and women who died while serving in the United States military. And they may have served in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, or Coast Guard. Those are all different branches of the U.S. military. So we did not have a class for Monday, the May 25th, because it's a day we're honoring our veterans. So anyway, we're honoring our military service men and women who have died in service. All right, but for today's lessons, we are going to review the homework that I assigned in an earlier class. And you might have noticed that I have a new hairdo. And you can let me know what you think about it. I'm wearing this hairdo because I'm wearing this wig because I haven't been able to get a haircut. And my hair looks a hot mess, so I thought I'd put on a wig. So anyway, I just thought it'd be fun. So let me know what you think, okay? All right, so this is the class for May 27th, part 1. We're in Unit 9, and we're going over homework, pages 106 through 109 in your student workbook. But before we get started with that, I wanted to review something really quick that is what we go over in Lesson C, Exercise 1. It's remembering the rules for using do and does. So you use do if your subject in the sentence is I, you, we, or they, or it's a plural subject. So like, I do math every day. You do math every day. We do, they do, and then we can say like, Dick and Jane likes to do reading every day. And so you use does with he, she, it, and a proper name. So for example, does your husband work from home? And I would say, yes, he does every day now. Or does your wife? And I would say, yes, she does. It does. And then someone's name. I would say, yes, Gerald does that every day. So just remember the rules around using do and does. Okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Get your student workbook out for me. And you should have already done these pages 106 through 109. We will go over it together. All righty? So let's get started on that. All right, everybody, let's get started reviewing our homework. We are on page 106. We're going to start with Lesson C. All right, so which one do you recommend? Complete each question with do or does, then write the answer. All right, so I'm sure everyone has done their homework, and so we're just going to review it together. And remember these rules about using do and does that I went over at the beginning of this session. All right, which plumber do they recommend? They recommend Jerry's Plumbing. Okay, number 2, which teacher does he recommend? And we use does because teacher is it's plural. I'm sorry. It's like teacher is almost like it's the proper name of the person you're talking about. So which teacher does he recommend? He, remember I said you use he with does. He recommends John Thompson. Number 3, which electrician do you recommend? Use you with do. I recommend Wired Electric. All right, and here we are on number 4. Which pharmacy do you recommend? Do they recommend? I'm sorry. They recommend Right Price. Number 5, right here. Which bank does she recommend? She with does. She recommends Bank and Trust. Number 6. Which supermarket does he recommend? He recommends Save More. And you remember, we're also not only practicing do and does, but we're practicing that subject and verb agreement. A singular subject, he recommends, they recommend. That's the difference. All right, so exercise 2, answer the questions. Use the words in parentheses. Number 1, they did for us, as always. Which babysitter does Marion recommend? Marion recommends her cousin. Number 2, which plumber do you suggest? Remember, do use with you. I suggest Drains R Us. Number 3, which auto mechanic does your husband recommend? He likes Ed Peterson. Number 4, which doctor does your daughter recommend? She recommends Dr. White. Remember that subject verb agreement. She recommends. If this was plural, you would say they recommend. But since it's she is singular. She recommends. All right, number 5, which supermarket do you and your family like? We like Food City. Which ESL program does your wife recommend? She recommends Rockland Adult School. And you would say, I recommend CPAC's ESL classes, right? Or you would say, I recommend Stephanie Ponteau's level 2 ESL class. All right, number 7, last one. Which clinic do you and your husband suggest? We suggest the City Clinic. All right, so let's move on to page 110. Okay, read the ads, circle the answer. So we got 2 ads here. We have one for Fix-It Appliances and ABC Repair. So those are the 2 ads, and you're going to look for information in the ads, right, to make your choice. All right, so number 1, it's Saturday and your friend's dishwasher has a leak. You recommend, okay, so who works on Saturday? ABC Repair. Look, they're open 7 days a week. So you recommend ABC. Number 2, you want a licensed repair person to fix your dryer. So you're looking for someone who has a license. So which ad says they're licensed? Right there, ABC says license. Okay, and you don't see that over here in the ad with Fix It. All right, so number 2, your friend recommends ABC because they're licensed, right? All right, number 3, your mother needs a repair person for her stove right now. So who do you recommend? So her stove. All right, so look at here, ABC, they don't have stoves listed. They just have washing machines, dryers, dishwashers. But Fix It says they fix stoves And same day service. Same day service means they will come today. You don't have to make an appointment for tomorrow. So the choice for number 3, you recommend fix it. And then number 4, you want the repair person to clean the floor after the job is done. That's very important that they clean up when they're done. So who says they clean up? Right here, fix it. You see that? We always clean up, all right? So your parents recommend fix it because they always clean up, right? All right, so here we go. Here we have 2 more ads, and we're going to answer some questions about these 2 ads. Read the ads, write the answers, give the reason. All right, so when you're given a reason for something, that's when you use that word because. Remember? All right, so let's go over these. We got Allsmith Keys and Smitty's Locksmith. All right, so my nose keep itching. I'm sorry. Excuse me 1 second. Let me roll back up. Let me step aside for a moment. Okay, my allergies are starting to bother me just a tad, and it makes my nose itch really bad. Okay, which locksmith do you recommend? Okay, so we're going to recommend someone based upon them being open 24 hours. They gave us the answer here. I recommend all keys because, remember that word because, you use that before you're given the reason for something. I recommend all keys because it's open 24 hours. And it says so at the top of their ad right there. All right, number 2. Which locksmith do they suggest? They with do. Okay? All right. And they suggest Smitty's because it's licensed. Okay? So Smitty's is the one they recommend, and the reason, and we put because it's licensed. Smitty's, there it goes, right there. It says licensed. Okay. All right, number 3. Which locksmith does Harry like? Harry likes all keys because it's more experienced. Okay, all keys, more experienced. Number 4. Which locksmith does Muriel suggest? You can say she suggests or you can say Muriel suggests. Muriel suggests Smitty's because it gives free keys. And that's what we wanted in number 4, Smitty's free keys. Okay, number 5, which locksmith do the Corwins recommend? The Corwins recommend all keys because it has fast service. And you see there, that's what we were concerned about, okay? So you looked at the ads and you decided who to select based upon that. All right, so let's get to exercise D, and I must hurry. I still have 2 more pages. All right, so let me hurry up. Read and circle the correct answers. So, number 1, what is the landlord going to do tomorrow? The answer is B, put in new carpet. All right, number 2. So actually, let's read this email together real quick. How are you? We're all fine. We moved into our new apartment 1 week ago. It's very nice. There are some problems, but our landlord will fix them. There are 2 big bedrooms, one for the children and one for us. The carpet in the children's bedroom is stained, but the landlord is going to put in a new carpet tomorrow. Also, the curtains in our bedroom are torn. Claudia is going to make new curtains for all the rooms. I'm sorry, my nose keeps itching. She bought some beautiful material on sale. Some of the windows are jammed, but they are very big. It's winter now, and we don't need to open them. The landlord will fix them before spring. It's a really nice apartment. The rooms are big and sunny. Come visit us soon. All right. Number 2. What is Claudia going to do? Make new curtains. B. 3. Rico is not upset about the jammed windows. Why? Because it's cold outside and he doesn't want to open them anyway, right? What is the problem in the children's bedroom? C, the carpet is stained. 5, what does Rico like about the apartment? A, it's sunny and the rooms are big. And then 6, why did Rico write this email? B, to tell his parents about his new apartment. All right, if you have any questions about this, you can text me, email me. Look at the picture, write the word. So these are some words we've gone over in an earlier lesson. We're just practicing again. And that's what homework is. It's an opportunity for you to practice everything we've learned, right? So the words are bent, broken, burned out, cracked, dripping, jammed, scratched, stained, torn. All right? Picture number 1, burned out light, right there. Number 2, the broken window. Number 3, the dripping faucet. Number 4, the bent leg on the chair. Number 5, the cracked wall. Number 6, the jammed window that he's trying to open right there. You see his hands on the window. Number 7, the torn wallpaper. Here's the wallpaper right here that's torn. So 7 is for that tear. 8 is the scratch paint right there on the wall. And then 9 is the stained chair. See that stain right there on the chair? All right, so number 3, complete the sentences, use the words from exercise 2. All right, number 1, one window won't open because it's jammed. Remember, jammed means you can't lift something, it won't move, and it's supposed to move, so it's jammed. The other window is broken, meaning the glass is cracked. All right, number 3, one light bulb is burned out. Okay, so when your light bulb won't come on and it's black, that means it's burned out. Number 4, the faucet in the kitchen is dripping. And the faucet is the handle where the water comes out, right there. That's called a faucet. Okay. Number 5, the curtain is torn. Number 6, the wall is cracked. And the word cracked has several meanings. Cracked meaning it's broken apart. You can crack a door, meaning it's not all the way closed. Number 7, one chair has a bent leg. I showed you that. Number 8, the other chair is stained. And then number 9, the bookcase is scratched. Okay, so we can look back up and see all these words. Here is the bookcase over here. You see the books on it right there? And so this is a part of the bookcase that has these scratches on it. Okay, so that was our review of our homework on pages 106 through 109. This was part 1 of the class for Wednesday, May 27th. I hope you guys are all well. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next class. Let me know if you like my new hairdo. All right? Take care. Bye-bye. I miss you guys.